Welcome back, Nation. We are in Milton, the farmstead to be more precise. We're going to examine and see if we can't find some articles of clothing. That would be great to prepare us for oh, well, look at that. I get to replace the flare that I used because of the wolf in the previous episode.
If I can drop any of this here.
Uh-oh, over encumbered. But we're going to examine and see if we can't get lucky. No stem. That'd have been great. So we got a thin wool sweater. I'll take at least one book. Definitely take a candy bar. On other difficulty levels, in other words, stalker or below, this is a good place to find a rifle. Simple parka. All right, we might be moving up in the world. I'm not trying to get too excited, but that is potentially better than anything we got on at the moment. Alrighty, what we got here? Pork and beans. Alright, since I got that, I will go ahead and start a fire so that I don't have to use a match. This is almost turning into an interloper run in and of itself.
Perfect.
Though an interloper run I will do just a little bit different than the way I'm doing this. I'm being a little bit more scatterbrained, I guess, because I'm not trying for long-term survival. I'm just trying to gear up to the point where I can make the trek to the different grave sites. I'm actually looking with hope that we might be able to make a pretty good push at this, even though, you know, our overall condition is, well, in the toilet. Hey, some pinnacle peaches. Those are always good. Heavy item, but dusting sulfur. Those are always good because they do both hydration and calories, though it's they're quite heavy. Check under the bed, make sure no monitors are hiding under there.
I'll take it.
Alright, well, you know, I'm not completely discouraged by what we found. Alright, first and foremost, let's go ahead and get some cooking done. Did our cooking skill already go up? It did. So I don't know if I mentioned it, but you get 10% calories from any cooked item. So it's 10% boost to calories for any item that you cooked. Alright, well, let me Let me go ahead and eat those. Let me go ahead and eat those. Alright. Yes. Don't need that or that. Alright, yeah, let me take a second and... Oh, yeah, this is going to be quite the increase. We're going to wear that. We're going to wear that. I probably want to replace the hoodie. Wear that. And then all we're going to do is harvest that. But we're not gonna use the daylight. So we're nice and fed. Oh yeah, we got plenty of yeah, drinkables. All right, so we're going to back away from that. I'm going to spend the remaining few hours, I guess, here trying to repair some of our gear. 68. All right, let's repair. Well, bad thing with that is every time I fail, that costs me 2. Excellent. I want that all the way up. All right. And then if we have any more daylight, storm stopped outside. Now we're going to run out of daylight, I'm almost sure. I'm surprised we can go this far into the night. 98%. Alright, so we have a warmth bonus of 22 degrees and windproof bonus of 7 degrees. So that's better. Let me see how long it's going to take to harvest that. 1 hour and 15 minutes. Let me see. We're just... I don't know, that's probably 9:30-ish, 10 o'clock maybe, if we're lucky. Obviously, that's midnight. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and just drink. And we'll just sleep. Yeah, 9 hours. Okay, fully woke, almost daylight. Okay, so not quite daylight, but what I can do is I can harvest in the dark. Probably not. I'm going to try it, but it's probably not daylight yet. Oh, there it is. It is. Alright. So we can drop actually, we can drop almost 3 pounds right there. Oh, let's check that out. So our mending went up, wrong. Mending is 65% chance of successful repair, and repair time decreased by 10%. So that's pretty good. Our fire starting is about to go up again. So we're beginning to learn some things. Said you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Alright, we will drop that, and that, and we are now unencumbered. Pretty well slept. No, I was going to drink a coffee, but I'll save that. Okay, so, yeah. I guess I could double check on, I got 8, and 3. We could probably drop that again. I just don't foresee making that type of trip. Alright, let's step outside and try not to get eaten. Things are really beginning to look up, and that's usually when disaster strikes. I mean, I would love some type of firearm, or at least a flare gun would make me a little bit more happy. Alright, so it's really cold. I'm going to step back here and just see. It's potentially a farmer or hiker or hunter. I don't know what the occupation of this man was, but empty. Wow, that's just really beautiful. Alright, let's see that wolf. Well, if you don't see me, we're good. Alright, so, I would like to let it warm up just a tad bit before we go traipsing through the wilderness. So, let me see. We were... Was it this one? No. It was this one. We'll go ahead and read an hour.
All I can think about is food.
And then pop back outside. And the wind picked up. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to hang here indefinitely. But we will try to just kind of wait out this windstorm. It's not a blizzard, per se, but it could definitely turn into one.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Alright, let's see what we got. I think I can... Yep. Cook. Cook. Alright, that's it. I don't need to make a whole bunch. Alright, so we are going to drink this. Take that, and then we are going to see if we can't head out. I seen him over there. If I don't look at him, he won't look at me, right? Okay, so we do have a pry bar now, so we can get into the store. We, while not clothed to the teeth, so to say, we do have better articles of clothing on and can withstand the outside temperatures just a little bit better. It's hard to go anywhere when, you know, within just a matter of a couple hundred yards you're freezing. Okay, now there can be wolves that patrol this area. That's about the last thing we need. I might just cry. And I wouldn't even cut it. I'd leave it in. Being extra quiet.
I can eat a horse.
Alright, let's hopefully not get sick. Oh, they've already gone cold. Oh, I don't know where he's at either. So while we're not going to be able to sit here long, I was not for sure
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
where he was. Whew. Alright, so alright, well we're gonna whew. Well, welcome to the long dark. Alright, so we're back safe. Ooh, I didn't check the refrigerators. Nothing. Well, that was a kind of a large item to overlook. Some of y'all are probably screaming in the comments, check the fridge! Alright, yeah. So let's go ahead and start another fire. We did get a few cattails. There's still quite a few back out there, but I guess they're just, you know, going to have to stay there. Actually, let me, yeah, I'll do that. Should be plenty. Plenty. Alright, 44 minutes for that. Let me see. Yeah, everything else is fine. So we're going to go ahead and finish this book. We will eat that. Get some, oh yeah. Let's check that out. So, that should have, no, that wasn't our cooking. I wonder what that was. It just went up. Oh, yeah, to the book I just read. So recoil compensation increased by 25% and 2 condition per repair action. Alright, so if we ever get a revolver, we'll be doing pretty good. It looks like a machine gun, but they don't have those in the game yet. Alright, so with that, we can go ahead and research already complete. Drop. So we have other shooting books. I think they're, you know, that's something that I would really like to see them do, is to overhaul that. Why are you going to give me skill books that are absolutely no good in my particular difficulty level? They give you, you know, guns, and the frontier shooting guides, and you know, interloper, when you can't even receive the gun, the rifle. But it is what it is. I'm getting tired. I'm probably not going to be able to leave today. definitely traversable. Now there's much more around that I could go and kind of examine, but that's not the goal for this playthrough. So we're not. Every day that we survive is another day that we could potentially die. So instead of trying to lengthen my survivability, I would really like to just make a concentrated push towards reaching some of these graves. Alright, now I'm getting nervous. Just in case. I think that's the one that aggroed on us earlier. Okay, so now we're tired enough that our encumbrance is falling. Alright. In we go. Now this can be a really good spawn area, for food, which would be great. We basically just fill up our bellies. And then just carry just enough to keep us. I'll take it. I'm not going to worry about stump remover. Although, oh, yeah, I'll take that. Although potentially we could go and get us a revolver. Which would make survivability even better. We could begin to defend ourselves. We could even begin to do a little bit of hunting. I'm not convinced that that's what I want to do. We'll see how this playthrough goes. Oh yeah. Before I start worrying about doing some hunting and stuff. Oh yeah, plenty of candy bars. I like it. Alright, we'll do the bathroom first. Probably don't need that water, but better to have it than to not have it, I think. We're going to most likely spend the night here. Ha 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 ha.
This will come in handy.
Yes. Alright, so now the dynamics of our survival has changed. We can now sleep in environments that do not have beds. That can really be
Not sure I can carry much more.
a game changer there. Alright, so everything else was not very good, but you know what? We got some articles of clothing. We got us a bedroll, and we got enough food to cover the expenses from being over here. All in all, I would say we done pretty well. Not the best Milton run I've ever done. It's still, yeah, we still have time in the day, but I'm pretty much exhausted. So there's no way I can climb down and then climb back up with that amount of fatigue. So we are going to stay here. Let me see what I can do. I know we could read. Is this no, it's a 5-hour book. These are 4-hour books. I don't know that reading, well, I guess maybe, but I don't know that reading these are going to do anything. We may fish if we find, fishing tackle and we happen to come across a pond. I mean, sure, but we're not going to get a rifle in this playthrough. Well, I would assume we're not going to get a rifle in this playthrough. It really seems like an interloper level difficulty. Let me double check my clothes. I mean, yeah, I could touch up a couple of them, but I don't know that it's really necessary. All right, so let me look differently. All right, so let me go ahead and do that. Nope, didn't get sick. Figured if I was going to get sick, do it now, or I could go ahead and rest. A lot of these are not heavy items, which is good.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
No, he's crazy. Don't want to lose any undue condition to the fact that I let myself dehydrate. Alright, almost. I'm working on my encumbrance here. And I need a pound would be great. I think once I wake up and drink, I'll be fine. So, let me check out my bedroll. 78%, yeah, I'd go ahead and repair that. It's starting to get low on cloth, I gotta remember that. Alright, so we're good. And alright, with that, it's no, I'm gonna read this just in case. We'll do 3 hours and see what happens.
I think I need to lay down.
And then 1 more hour. can finish it, great. Nope. Alright, but that burnt up. Well, it'd have been nice about
So tired.
there it
I
is.
lay down right here.
We are going to lay down right here. Days, 16 hours, 46 minutes. We still got probably another 3 hours we can sleep. I'm gonna drink. Eat. Sleep. Alright, so with that, we are actually looking up. It's daylight, and we are no longer encumbered. We are ready to move. So I'm going to go ahead and use this as an opportunity to end this episode. Yeah, so yeah, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel or you haven't supported me yet, please hit that subscribe button. Give me the encouragement I need to continue to put out episodes. And yeah, when we come back next time, we're going to go ahead and push our way back into Mystery Lake, and as far as I'm concerned, we can head towards our first grave site. So things are beginning to look up. That was famous last words of the guy right before he got eaten by a wolf. But we're going to hope that doesn't happen. But thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time.